Okay, hello everyone. Okay, online students and offline students, we have discussed about the basic and structural tags in the HTML. Okay, we'll start in 5 minutes about the unordered list. So, in for first 5 minutes, we will discuss about the what are the tags we have discussed in the last session. So, let us just quickly revise those. Okay, so I think everyone were now use it with Visual Studio. Still anyone facing with Visual Studio? Did you install? Is there any problem in installation? No, right? Okay. So those who are joining for the first time today also, you people can just follow the session today. And if you have any doubts, I think maybe if you're joining for today for the first time, you will be facing issue while understanding. So you can just follow the recordings and you will be understanding and we can discuss in the coming sessions also. And I suggest everyone to please join like this today. Most of them have joined 5-10 minutes before, so like that if you join, those who have missed the sessions, they can ask me questions and we can discuss on the last session issues. Okay, thank you. So now let us create a new file. We all know how to open this. Once we created and installed it, we'll see the icon on this desktop. So we will just double click on that and we'll be opening this. To create a new HTML page, we have to go to file, new, text file. Okay, so here we will be writing with HTML tag. Okay, the basic HTML. And what we have discussed, every opening tag in the HTML will have the closing tag. So almost all the tags will have the open and closing except few tags like break tag and all. So now we have a head section tag, and we also have one more tag to display as a title of the page. So we also have the title tag. These all we have discussed in the last few sessions. So in head section, whatever you are giving, you will be getting as the heading of the page. Suppose we are learning today about the ordered we have seen in the last session, so I'm just revising that ordered list as the heading. Okay, so now here I'm giving this as some presentation tag as the title of the page. Okay, so this we will be giving under the title like this. Okay, so this is the basic page we have. And how to save this? Go to the file, save as, and we will be saving with the file name. Suppose I'm giving this for the ordered list or anything, ordered dot html. See the folder where we are saving. We have already created this folder, right? So then we are saving in the same folder so that we can view. And always save the file with the meaningful name. Suppose you are doing a program on some body background color, give that suitable name. Suppose you are giving some creating one example on some presentation on ordered list or unordered list, give that meaningful name so that it will be easy for identification after creating. Okay, so online students, are you able to hear my voice? Can you hear me? Is it clear? I have shared the screen also. Can you see the screen, everyone? Yes, good. So in H1 or H2, H3, we can give the heading about the list of items, like we are giving about some courses that has been offered. Okay, like this we can give in the heading. And in the body tag, we will be writing about the content of complete web page. Like body tag you will be mentioning, and you will be closing this body tag before the HTML page, so you will be not closing here. So in the body tag you will write, so whatever you write in the H3 will come as a heading. So how to make it to the center of the page? What is the attribute we are going to use? Align. So online students, can you tell me, if I want to place the text to the left side of the page, how to give? Whatever the text I'm giving in H3, can you answer? Online students? Okay, alignment is equal to? left. So you have to mention here, if you want in the center, then you will be giving align is equal to left or right or center, whatever it is, you will be mentioning the text. So this will come in the center of the page. And we have seen the ordered list like OL. OL stands for ordered list. And everything in the list of items you want to display, we will be giving between ally tag as we have discussed. Suppose you will be offering with the courses like full stack Java, like this. You can mention here the courses is full stack Java. Okay, you can mention one list of item, and other list of item in the courses if you want to display here like full stack Python. Okay, and also you can mention some other courses that will be provided in the list of items. Okay, so the tag should be started with li, and automatically here we will get the end tag. That is the advantage of using this Visual Studio. If you are doing with Notepad, you have to type in each everything. But initially just practice with Notepad. You will be knowing the mistakes and all. And here you can mention the other course and different types of courses you can mention. So by default, what will be the ordered list will be coming? Can you just tell me, online and offline students? If I'm not mentioning the type, what will I will be getting for the list of items? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it correct? Yes, yeah. Perfect, everyone. Good. So now here, when you are not mentioning anything, I'll just save this code and run. See, I'm just saving this. You can go to the go and then click on run, start with a Chrome. So you will be getting by default with 1, 2, and 3. Like this you will be getting. Okay. So the courses is aligned to the side. So whatever you give the alignment, it will be aligned to that side and ordered list like this. Suppose you don't want this as a 1, 2, 3. You can specify with the attribute type. So every tag in the HTML will have the attributes which will apply specific styles to your text. So type, if you want to give instead of like 1, 2, 3, you want to specify like A, B, C. All the list of items will be displayed with A, B, and C. So now you are giving type A, and when you go back here after saving, if you refresh, see, you're getting A, B, and C. And also we have discussed like you can create nested list. Means what? One list in the another list. So how to create here? Let us, after this full stack Java, I wanted to tell you what are the courses are coming under the full stack. So I can write again OL, one more ordered list, and here I'm going to mention the li. Something like we will be writing here like core Java, or let us say you will be mentioning the main modules like backend, and one more list of item li, and you will be writing like ui you will be learning, and the third you will be learning database. So these are the three modules I'm going to tell we will be covering. So you can mention here the list of items like this. Okay. Now this is one more order list. I'm going to quickly save this file, and you can go back and refresh the page. So you're getting like this. So A, B, C, under that by default, I did not mention anything. So what we got here, 1, 2, 3 as backend. So to differentiate automatically when you're giving one list and another, you will be displayed like this. Okay. So is it clear everyone how we have done nested list? Online students, is it clear how we have created the nested ordered list? Okay. So if you anyone is not able to follow or any doubt, please you can message me or unmute and let me know. Okay, so like this you will be giving. So here also you want, ma'am, I want to display with not 1 2 3, I want some other style in the ordered list. Here also you can mention like type is equal to, you can mention like this, so it will be coming as Roman numbers 1 2 3 like that. So these are the three different things you can mention here. So I'll just go and run. So like this you get. Okay, so like this you can mention nested ordered list. Ma'am, only two are allowed or what? No, nothing like that. You can create one more nested list also. Same thing you can follow. Again, in the back end, you have some more ordered list to be created. Then again, you can write one OL, and here you can mention the list of item like you will LI stands for the list of item. Yes, please get in. LI stands for list of item, and here I'm going to write here core Java and as one list of item, and one more list of item I will be writing like advanced Java. Okay, and one more list of item I'm going to write here frameworks. Okay, like this you can mention. Again, in the UI you want to mention some ordered list. Okay, you can mention in the ordered list with a list of items. What are the things you're going to learn? We have discussed in the demo sessions what we'll be learning: HTML, CSS and JavaScript mainly. So you will be writing one more list of item. You can mention like the CSS and then JavaScript. Okay, like this you can mention. So you can keep on creating the list like this, and whenever you want to mention like differentiate with the type, you also can provide the type. Otherwise by default you will be getting 1 2 and 3. So now I will be executing this code once, always making the modification you can give here. Okay, so here what we have: A is like full stack Java, B is full stack Python, and then C is Pega course. Again, in that you have backend, UI, and database. Backend again we have divided to core Java, advanced Java, and frameworks. And UI we are discussing with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So like this you can mention in the ordered list. This is like complete ordered list with different types of attributes we can apply. Is it clear, everyone? Offline students and online students, is it clear with nested different kinds of list we have given? Is it clear? Okay, so this is what we have covered. Some of I have also added some nested lists today. So till this we have covered in the last session about the list, and we have seen about the basic tags from H1 to H6 and all. Now today we are going to learn about unordered list. Okay, so in the ordered list by default numbers or alphabets or any Roman numbers we are giving. In unordered list you will not be getting any numbers. If you see the Word document here, I can tell you like this bullet format or anything you will have, right? Different styles. These are called what? Unordered list. By giving ordered list we have an advantage. By seeing itself we can understand how many items are there if we are giving number. But in unordered list it will be just for applying a style, but as soon as we see we cannot identify the total number of items. If there are few, it's fine. If there are more and more items, it is difficult to identify when you are giving unordered list. So now how to give here for the unordered list? You will be giving what? UL stands for unordered list, and remaining everything is same. You will be writing LI for the list of item, and you will be closing the UL. Everything apart from that will be same. And here can we specify the type attribute? So here you will be specifying the type attribute. You can give here like circle or dot or something like this. Like this you will be providing different attributes. Okay, so these are the attribute values for the unordered list. So now I'll write one example on this. See, so we have created here ordered list. Now to create the unordered list, you can provide here. Okay, I'll create one more example. This may be confusing if I do in the same. So HTML, and if you observe here, we got the title of the page, like whatever you are giving here, presentation tag, and then this is the heading page, and this H3 is aligned to the right. Okay, did you observe this? Okay, so now in the HTML, okay, in the body tag I'm writing, starting with the body tag, and in H3 as the heading I'm writing here unordered list. So we are mentioning the unordered list, and here you can mention the alignment as we discussed, like align equal to. Suppose you want in the center of the page, then you can mention like alignment is equal to center. And if you want to apply the background color, so in which tag we have to apply that? Body tag bg color. Yes, very good. So here in the body tag you have to apply bg color is equal to pink, or any color you can apply, and then finish. So here body tag and then HTML. Let us first close the tags and then start modifying the code. Here in the unordered list, if I'm not specifying anything, let's see how it is going to display the list of items. So let us give li. Li stands for list of items and ul stands for unordered list. And here in the list of items, you can specify like anything what you want to display about the list, about the courses we have seen here, like in database you will be seeing what are the modules we have in other unordered list. Like first we have databases, and then close the list of item like this. Okay, and here under the database I'm going to create one more unordered list. Okay, so different types of databases are there, like you will be having Oracle database. Okay, in this ul I'm going to create the list of item as Oracle, and then close the list of item, and then you can create one more list of item like MySQL, Postgre, H. Like this you will be having different databases. So let us close this ul, and if you want some more items to be created here, you can specify here, like one more list of item. You can be discussing about the languages you are going to learn here. What is that? SQL. And one more list of item, that is PL SQL. Just I'm going, just giving as a list like this. And finally close the ul. See here, first ul item is database, and then SQL and PLSQL. Under the database again I created one more unordered list, that is for Oracle and MySQL. So okay, first I'll just create this one. Okay, let us add this later. These are the three list of items. Now I'm going to save this with the name unordered list dot html. So let us save this, and let us run this example in your default browser. So it is displaying with the dot. So unordered list in the center of the page, and then these are the list of items. Is it clear? I have just given basic unordered list. Okay, is it clear everyone? What is unordered list? In the unordered list, you will be giving just UL, and the list of items will be given with LI. Online students, did you see what is unordered list? Is it clear, everyone? Now, let us add our nested list in this. So, how we have given the nested list? I have added few more items. Now, I'm going to re-execute this. Okay, you will be getting, so by default. So if you want to mention the type, you will be using the attribute here type. is equal to whatever you want. Like I'm giving the disk as the type. So I'll just save this and go back to the web page and just, so just whatever the modifications you are giving, you have to save this. Okay, let us give here like circle, disk or dot. Both, anything will work. Okay, double quotes is not saved properly. So you will be getting circle or disk or anything. Sometimes the browser, if it is not supporting some attributes, it will not show you that. But according to this, you will get the output like this. So nested list. Whenever you want to give nested list, again under the list of item, you can start with UL. Again after this, you want to start anything in this, again you will be giving UL and you will be writing the list of items under this. So again it will be creating one more sub list under that. Like again in the Oracle database, you want to discuss about the terms like DBMS. Okay, and you can also write like DBMS will be one list of item, and one more list of item you want to mention like RDBMS. You will be knowing in the database like what is the differences between DBMS and RDBMS, you will be learning. Okay, list of items and you will be writing RDBMS. Okay, so again what will happen under the Oracle, you will be creating one more unordered list. Okay, so like this, you can save this, go back here, just execute. So like this. Okay, so if you're not mentioning any type of style here, okay, suppose you're not giving here circle also, see the how the flow was coming for the page. Once you can see here, so first you are getting circle, sorry, dot, circle and then square. Okay, if you are not mentioning, it will follow this order. Otherwise you can mention whatever style. Previously I have given here what, circle. Like this you can change. So this is how we are going to do with the unordered list. You can use the type or attribute for mentioning the different types in the list. Is it clear everyone? Online students and offline students, is it clear to the last? Can you see the screen, output screen, is it visible? Okay, so you people can just sit front. If it is not visible properly, you can sit here. Or is it my voice audible to the last? Okay, good. In unordered list, can we add ordered list? Yes, good question. Can we add? So we have seen separately ordered list and unordered list. Can we combine both the lists? See here, instead of unordered list, we want to display these items in, actually I wanted to tell you this next. So we will be adding OL. We got? Okay, so now we have seen ordered list, unordered list separately, and if you wanted to add in ordered list, unordered list also we can add. And if we prepare everything in unordered list and you want to add ordered list, that is also possible. You can combine both. Okay, so like this also we can do. Anusha, is it clear now? Online students, we have created both unordered and ordered list, and we have combined them also all together. We can provide like this. So only thing is, whenever you give their OL, it will be giving as ordered. If you give UL, it will be giving as unordered. That's it. Okay. In the ordered list, again, you can give unordered list also. No problem. Okay. Now, after ordered and unordered list, we have again data definition list that we have seen. So the first we will be using the tag called DL. Okay, and then you will be using the tag called DT for the data term. So what will be the data term? Whenever you want to give a name and abbreviation to it. Suppose I am giving here HTML. This is our term DT. And you want to explain about it. like it is of, by seeing the abbreviation itself we should understand, we should get the clarity on what it is about. So you are giving here DD, data definition. So here you will be providing like hypertext markup language, and you will be closing the DD tag here, and then you will be closing the DL. Okay, so this is how we will be writing the DL, DT, and the DD tags. You can combine all these three tags together, like ordered list, unordered list, and the data definition list. All the three also can be combined and used based upon our requirement. Okay, now here we will, when we execute it, see the output how it is going to come. Okay, I'll take one more file, new file, and here we are going to write the HTML tag and then the body tag, and in the H to heading I'm giving like data definition list or glossary list also you can call it as. You will be mentioning and close the H2 tag. Okay, and here also let us mention the alignment here, align equal to center. Okay, you will be closing. Here we will be writing like list of items, and you will be mentioning the data term as I wrote here HTML, and we are closing the data term like this with DT, and then you will be writing the data definition DD, and here you will be mentioning the abbreviation hypertext markup language, and then you will be closing the data definition, and then you will be closing the DL. Okay, like this. And what end we have to close body as well as HTML will be closed. Okay, so like this you will be writing, and you can save this, go to the file, save as, or control S. If you are saving for the first time also you can do that. And here I will be giving like DD list dot html, and you can save this and you can run this example by here itself. Open default browser, you will be displaying. So how it is displayed now? HTML hypertext markup language. So if there is one more item added, then I think you will be finding the difference exactly. Like you will be writing here DT, one more term here. Suppose you are writing here CSS is your term, and here you are defining that CSS as cascading style sheets, like this you can mention. Okay, and if you want one more term to be added, you can add like DT, you will be mentioning there JS, and you will be defining here DD as JavaScript. Okay, this is your term. Now I'll be saving this, and let us go back to the browser. Let us save this. See, you can see now everyone, HTML hypertext language, CSS cascading style sheet, JS stands for JavaScript. So like this you will be mentioning here. So this is about the data definition list, you can mention like this. Okay, in this if you want to combine any ordered list or unordered list, then that is also possible. Here in the DT you are writing data term and you are defining the cascading style sheets. Here somewhere if you want to mention the ordered list and you want to mention the list of items, so in CSS you will be learning internal CSS, like internal style sheets, and then you will be learning one more list of item, that is external CSS. So you can also add like this, and you can also provide the attributes like this you will be giving. Okay, you will be providing like this for the cascading style sheets 1 and 2. Okay, so is it clear everyone about the list of items? Okay, good. So all of you, we have seen about three different types of list today: ordered list, unordered list, and glossary list. And here we have seen we can give how we can give the nested list also. And in the nested list, we have seen we can combine all the different types of list, how we can give. Okay. So anyone have any doubts regarding this? Any doubts? Is it clear, everyone? Okay, good. So I just wanted to inform you, those who are attending the session, please give a message that you are attending the demo session to the number. And also those who are attending for the first time today, if there is anyone joining today, you can mention in the message like you are attending today demo one, so that you will be sending about all the last classes recordings. Any one of you from the offline or online, if you are attending today for the first session, you can just message like this is your demo one, so that last previous 5 classes recordings and the notes will be shared with you, and you can go through that. Come to the next session, you will understand. Anyway, every day I'm just quickly revising the topics that were covered. And those who are attending for the first time today, or you have missed any recordings in the previous classes or online sessions, you can just log in 15 minutes before. I will be available, so that you can ask me the missed session doubts. We'll discuss on that. Okay. And from tomorrow onwards, anytime the link will be changed. Okay, I request everyone to please enroll it. Those who are coming for the offline, you can go to the admin and pay them. And those who are attending online, please enroll as early as possible. Okay, because they might change the link and you will be missing the sessions. From now onwards, we will be seeing more information. Okay. And also, I want to inform you that Sir Harsha sir will be going to start the session. Okay. So, sir will be attending in 10 more minutes. So, we'll continue the session. So, like this, we can be adding. See, one more code I have added: DL, list of items like coffee, black hot drink. We are describing about it. Milk, white cold drink. And also, we have seen different items like this. You can add this. I'm going to save this and run this example. So you can mention. Okay, so this is the difference of list that we are going to give. And one more tag I'm going to discuss about today is IMG tag. IMG stands for image. So you want to insert any image to your web page. Okay, you want to mention like background completely. We have seen for inserting the color, you can insert completely background one image, or you want to insert any small image by specifying its size. Okay, like with width and height. So then you can use the tag called img tag, image tag. So in the image tag, what are the attributes? As I said, every tag will have the attributes. So for mentioning, we have one attribute called source. SRC stands for source. So what you will mention here, the image name. Okay, suppose the image is in the same folder. Suppose here we are saving all our programs in HTML basic. If the image is in the same folder, you need not provide complete link. You can just give the name of the image. Okay, some name. Suppose the image name is A. So every image will have an extension like JPG or GIF, any file. Then you will be providing like this, the location. Ma'am, I don't have images on my folder. Then what I have to do? Then you have to go to the location where your image is there. Then copy its path. Okay, I'm going to show you how it has to be done. So suppose here I have downloaded some images here. Okay, so there is a image this. So now you want to insert this image in your document. You want to, so now you are developing a website for the Harsha Trainings. Then you have to insert this icon image in your web page to indicate that this page is for the Harsha Training. So you will be providing the path of this image. How you will be providing? You have to use this attribute name in the link in the src. So you will be giving here img src is equal to, you will provide the complete path. So how to get the path? Go to this image. Suppose the image is at that particular location. Once again I'm showing, just right click on the image. You can see in the properties, or you can click on copy as path. Suppose if this option is not there, it depends on operating system you are using. You can click on what? Properties. When you click on the properties, it will show you the complete path, like where it is saved under C folder, Likita HTML. You may be saving in some other location. Don't give this path. Whatever path you have in your file, copy that path. Okay, is it clear? So now just right click on the image and select the properties, or if you have, copy the path. Click on this path, means that path where it is saved, it is completely copied. Now let us go back to the page we have. Okay, I'm explaining here. So in this src you can just paste it. Okay, so you can paste it. So the image is copied to the location. This is one of the attribute. Okay, so is it clear, online students, how to get the image path? అర్థమైందండి అందరికి ఇమేజ్ పాత్ ఎలా కాపీ చేయాలో? Once again I'm showing you. See, whatever the image you want, you will be knowing the location, right? Go to that location and right click on the image you have, and go to the properties or click on copy as path. Then you will be copying the path and go back to the page and just paste the path. Okay, is it clear? అర్థమైందండి ఎలా కాపీ చేయాలో path? Online students, is it clear? Okay, so now one more attribute we have as width and height. So you want the image to be displayed with particular width and height. How much width has to be there? How much height has to be there? That you can specify. And one more attribute here we have alt. So what is this alt attribute is going to do? By any chance, if it is not able to display this image, maybe the path wrong or the image is temporarily unavailable, maybe on the internet server, then whatever you write in this alt tag will be displayed on the screen. Okay, means what? Instead of displaying the image, it will be displaying the text. Suppose I wanted to display about the Harsha Trainings image. By any chance I did not display, so I will give his here a message like Harsha Trainings image. So okay, even though the person who is viewing the web page may not see the image, but he will be seeing the text. Correct? So okay, I image Harsha Trainings 3. Suppose you are displaying some web page on food. You're not able to display the food image like burger or peas or any fruits or anything. Instead of that, okay, the user may not know what image has to be displayed there. By seeing the text, he will understand, right? Okay, this image has to be displayed, but it did not. Okay, so if the image is not able to be displayed, the text is displayed here, whatever you write. అర్థమైందండి? సో ఆ టెక్స్ట్ డిస్ప్లే అవుతుంది అనమాట. సో నౌ వీ కెన్ గో హియర్ అండ్ హియర్ let us create the page, new text file, and you will be writing the html and the body tag, and I'll just write the image tag and show you how to insert it. Like I will be writing here welcome to, and I want to insert the image here, and then I will be writing here Harsha Trainings, and here you will be providing path src equal to, and then you will paste the path here, and I'm just giving the alternative text like Harsha Trainings I image has to be displayed. And then you want to display the width and height, you have to mention here like a width equal to, suppose you want some like 30 as your width, and height also you can mention like height equal to some 30, you can mention. You will get very small image if you're mentioning very less. Then close the img tag. Okay, so you will be mentioning like this. Let us save this. Okay, like img dot html. So let us still improvise the code by closing the tags like body tag, and then we have to close the body tag, html tag. Okay, just save this. Okay, check the image whatever we have given. Yes, alternative text and width and height. So maybe I'll give 50, just it will be very small otherwise. Now right click on this, open in the default browser. See, you got the image, is it? So you will be getting the image between the text like this, whatever image. It depends how big it has to be displayed. That will be given in the width and height. Okay. అర్థమైందా అండి అందరికీ? ఆన్లైన్ స్టూడెంట్స్, ఇస్ ఇట్ క్లియర్ how the image width has to be there? You have can mention in the width and height. And alternative text, if it is not able to display, then it will be displaying in the alternative text. Suppose in any place you are giving the image name wrong, link wrong, then it will display the alternative text that you are providing here. Okay, that what image it has to be displayed, Harsha Trainings image. By seeing the alternative text, the user will understand like, okay, this image has to be displayed, by any reason it is not, so you can easily understand. Okay, so online students, is it clear? So now our sir Harsha sir will continue the session explaining about you some important details regarding the course. Okay, we'll continue the session. I'll continue in the next session. Yes. So you will continue in this. Mm.
Okay, hi everyone, whoever has connected online, am I audible? Can someone please unmute and respond? Am I audible? Or you can respond on the chatting window. And you see me and am I audible? And offline, good afternoon to every one of you. Okay. So all of you are from 2024 pass out or 23 is also there? 3, 2. Anyone is there? 3, 2, 3, 3. Okay. And online, so I'm going to continue the session. Okay, so ma'am has left for now because I have requested actually. So I just wanted to tell you some details about the process that we are going to follow here, and also about the job opportunities and market related. If you have any doubts or any questions about job market and all, you can ask me openly, no worries. But after a few minutes, I'll give you time to ask. So far, I think you have gone through the demo sessions where you are being given introduction about the full stack Java. You are for full stack Java, right? Full stack Java, what they will be covering, the content, everything. And also maybe you have been get into UI course, right? They would have just begun the UI course probably. Now I am going to tell you about this. Like, you know about the artificial intelligence, right? The world is changing towards artificial intelligence. So you have heard that NVIDIA CEO was saying that there will not be any coding languages. Everything is going to be just an English statements. Okay, English language. You don't have to learn about any coding and all. You just have to learn only English language. Okay, you know English language, you can develop even though you're not a just a coding guy. That's what they are saying. Okay, so with the evolution of AI, you have seen a lot of changes that have happened in the IT industry and even other sectors also. See, today I mean, like today means maybe today or in future, the entire world, everywhere. I'm not going to talk only about your Java training or Python training. You are in industry, manufacturing industry, you are in supply chain management, you are working on Excel, or you are working on some paintings, drawings, you're working on graphic designing. Whatever you are working on, whatever your sector is, you are a lawyer, you are a doctor, you are a teacher, okay, whatever it is, everywhere AI is going to definitely get into it, and it is definitely going to have at most 50, at least 50% impact on that field. So let me tell you an example. Okay, so I am a teacher, I am going to teach you some technology, Java. You don't need me all the time in future. Suppose today I am going to train you on Java. Okay, I have to give you interview question and answers, I have to take you mock interviews, okay, I have to assess you and give you the result. But this mock interviews, you don't need any trainer. You can directly give your interview to AI. AI will conduct your interview with best and beautiful scenarios. It will take your responses, okay, maybe text response, audio response, or video. It has to evolve a lot, okay, and based on that it will give you result. So if you want to attend mock interview, you don't need any help. You want to do a project, you don't need any help to get the scenarios of the project, to get the hint to develop the project, to generate the code. I mean, like, you don't have to write the code, you have to just generate the code. See, but at the end of the day, in the programming world, it is important that a person should understand the programming. At least you are not writing, but you should understand. If you want to understand, means you have to learn. Okay, you have to learn. But previously you used to write the code, now you are generating the code. Code can be generated in different ways. See, I'll tell you a simple example. I want to generate a code for some requirement. I can generate without using functions, methods. Just a only main method, I can generate entire logic in the main method. That is one approach. Have different methods been created for each module of the code requirement. Maybe requirement has 4 modules, simple modules. Each module one separate method have a proper method calls. This is another one. Third one is, I have methods with parameters, previously without parameters, now with parameters. This is single value parameters. Let's make it more dynamic, make it as a list. Okay, see how you generate. Generating is not enough. Best ways of generating. So you are going to learn something you are going to learn the same thing, Java, but in a different way. And again, now you are creative. So here your creativity is how best you are going to write the code, right? There your creativity is how best you generate the code. But after generating, do you blindly believe everything that is being generated? No, you have to understand the code, you have to analyze it. So learning AI is very very important for each and every individual who is going to step into any industry in the world going forward. Even it may be pharmaceutical, anything, right? So apart from this Java course, a traditional way of development, you should also have to focus on learning AI, Gen AI especially, where you can generate the code, different ways of generating the same logic, same functional requirement, you implement it in different ways. You should learn all different ways. And debugging, troubleshooting, identifying the bug and fixing the bug and giving the explanation to. So all these different ways you have to learn. So for this, I'm going to conduct an additional 1 week sessions. It's not so immediately. After you properly learn UI technology, database, and Java, probably after 4 months, 1 week sessions will be conducted to make you to learn Gen AI, where you are going to learn how to generate these programs and all, and how to troubleshoot, how to find the issue, how to debug all these things by using any one of Gen AI. We can use Gemini, we can use Bard, we can use Chat GPT. It's your wish what Gen AI tool you use. For coding related, so many Gen AI tools separately also available. What tool you are using is not a big deal. Whichever is going to give you most appropriate results, whatever the AI tool, you can choose it. And we are also going to focus on that. We are going to add that into our resume when we have knowledge on that. Simply, it's not that you are going to add that AI into your resume because you are going to gain some weightage on your resume. When you know it, you add it, otherwise you don't add it. But we want to know it, we want to learn it. So that is an additional thing, I think, that was not been mentioned to you, right? In the course, that will be added additionally. We want you to make unique in the market and also be competitive in the market and be ready to take the new challenges. That's how you are going to be a different compared to others in the job network. Understand clear, everyone? Anyone has any doubts or any questions related to this, online or offline? Any doubt or any question? Do you have any doubt about AI, the present AI and all? Any doubts, any questions? You're not going to learn any coding, you're going to learn to generate it, but you should have knowledge about everything, basics. You know basics, then you. So now tell me one thing: is it mandatory that, is it something that you should have good communication skills? I mean, like English language speaking or written skills, is it mandatory for working with AI tools? What do you think? Is it necessary a person should have proper verbal communication skills in English language? Is it mandatory? What do you think? So at least you have to write your prompt, right? You have to write a prompt requesting to generate the required program which you can fit into your application. For writing the prompt, do you think you need to have good communication skills and English language skills and all? What do you think? You just need to respond to speak. What is your knowledge or understanding about AI? Just I wanted to know. Chappan, all of you understand Telugu language or everyone? So if you think like you need good communication skills, I should be good at English, then only I can be a good prompt engineering. No, you are wrong. You type any communication, maybe probably you chat with your friends on your WhatsApp. You are going to use English alphabets, but you type it everything in your mother tongue, right? If you know that, that is pretty much fair enough. You don't need to have English communication skills. All that is not required. I'll tell you that ways also. So you can generate the prompt first, and then you generate the code. Prompt you generate in English language using your own mother tongue, whichever you are comfortable with. Okay, you're not that good in it at English. First, go with your mother tongue. Whatever is there in your mind, just type it in your mother tongue. This AI can understand and translate into English, and then use that again. If you want to use it, you can use it, and then you can generate the code. Okay, so that is one thing that I wanted to tell you. And the second one is about your this one, like your internship program. I think you have got clear idea about internship program, right? Anyone has any doubt about the internship program? Anyone? What is the doubt? Okay, you're new to the session. Go ahead. Online students, anyone has any doubt? See, this course is typically 6 to 7 months course, where you will be trained all the 6 to 7 months course to work on learning the programming from basics with respect to technology, with respect to, I mean, like business logic, UI, as well as database. You are going to learn it in an integrative way going forward afterwards. Okay. After you learn this in an integrated way, what we are going to do is at 3 months, by 3 months probably you will complete your core Java plus almost advanced will be coming to an end almost, right? And one of the technology, maybe UI or database, will get almost completed by 3 months. So you are good at two to combine, and database also little bit knowledge if you get, if that is not been started. So we are good to start, begin a project. We are good to begin a project by 3 months. Okay, you still don't have to write the programs like in a basic learning. Whatever the knowledge that you gain by 3 months, we are good to start. As we progress with the project, your other advanced topics will get completed. We will integrate that into project. So at 3 months, 3 months to 6 months, we will completely work on a project by integrating all the technology concepts that you have learned to develop one project which will have user interface, which will have business logic, which will have database. By 6 months, you will finish that. We consider it as your internship, and we give you internship certificate for 6 months. Understand? From day one, we'll consider to give you, because 6 months is a valid one in the market. That you are not going to get directly, you're not going to get it from Harsha Trainings, but you will get it from our company, separate one. Okay, not from a training academy, it's not valid. Okay, from on our company name, we will give you that you have done internship. Why we have started this internship program? Basically, every company today, it has changed. Everyone is asking about internship. You did, but remember one thing, internship doesn't mean just you keep that internship word in your resume. No, you should have that level of knowledge. See, keeping an internship in your resume is an added advantage. At the same time, it is a disadvantage when you don't have enough knowledge. Simply you say I have done internship in my college, but you are not up to that mark in the resume, then that will be a problem, right? You did not do internship, your interview level will be like 60 percentage out of 100 expected. You have internship, they will expect 85 percentage, then you should have that much of skill also. But now the companies are turning in such a way that we need internship of 6 months. Why they are looking for internship candidates? Because you have already done some work, we don't have to train you once again from the scratch. So there will be an additional saving of some amount of money for the company when they are not going to train you from the scratch. You're already trained, we can give you just a little bit of budding with making you sit as a shadow resource beside some senior. 1 or 2 months you will be ready, because you already know the technology. We'll give you small tasks and all, you will be ready, right? So that's where the companies can save the money during this tough situations of recession market. That's why every company is going to turn towards internship program acceptance. So that's why we have started this internship and will give you. So you have paid some amount of money, okay, 100 rupees you have paid for this course, for example. We are going to give you back that 50 rupees during this internship program that you might have got the information. So you might be paying so and so amount of money, and 3 months of internship, so half of the amount you will get. I mean, like, so what I think it is 30,000, suppose. Okay, 15,000 will be there with the institute. 15,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000 you will be getting back. So overall, the amount of fees, whatever you pay, half of the amount is again coming back to your project, your pocket, monthly basis. Fourth month, fifth month, sixth month, conditions apply. What conditions? 80% attendance, regular mock interviews you should give, you should prove yourself to have 60 percentage expected, not 90 80. Attendance wise 80 percentage. Okay, technical wise, communication skills, aptitude, 60 out of 100 you get, that is pretty much fair now. 6 out of 10 is not a big deal, right? So our aim is we want everyone to be in the paid internship only. Okay, we do not want to simply take your money and go away. So we will encourage you to study well, but you have to be regular to the classes. You are absent to the classes, inform us. You are not able to continue, take permission, drop off and come to the next batch, no worries. Another maybe next month or after that month, continue from that. There's no issue. Being you inform us without intimation, you come back after 2 months and say that I am not attending since past 2 months, I have some emergency. Not acceptable. Why? You have to take the responsibility. See, in any emergency situation within a week time, will you be not getting a time to just simply send a WhatsApp message, I am in an emergency, I'm not able to continue, I'm going to drop off, I'll be back after 2 months and talk to you over the phone, or I'll directly come? Any problem? Any objection by the institute? No objection. But what if you don't send any message? After 2 months suddenly you come and say that I am not attending since past 2 months, not valid, remember this. But it's not about the money, it's about the internship program where we want to make you perfect in the technology. And again, seventh month, 1 month fully, 1 month fully we are going to make you to work on second project. Okay, where you will not be getting any training, right? Your training is over completely. On everything you are going to work on a project. This is the way we want every student to be confident enough to develop applications without taking anyone else help. Be an independent programmer, whatever it is, technically, business logic wise, or UI and all. Meanwhile, you start researching to learn even much better than what is being delivered here. We deliver whatever that is pretty much required for the industry, but you always have to have the research mindset. Research. What happens is the subject will get digested to you. Okay, even when you are sleeping, if I wake up and ask you some concept, you will be able to say. That will come to you only by revision. In the research, revision will happen. You are researching means passion will get built. Revise when automatically you will revise. When you revise multiple times, you do the same thing, automatically your brain starts remembering. Okay, you never have to try hard to remember anything here to answer in the interviews. My sincere request for every one of you, and also the guidance to every one of you, is leave that habit of reading a question and reading an answer and remembering it. That's what the mistake we did almost for 12 to 15 years of our career. So we have a lesson, we'd never bother about that particular unit lesson. We bother about only the question, last questions, answers, and especially this textbooks we'll throw away and we'll take that all in one of whatever the so and so brand, all in one, only question answer, question answer. At the end of the day, you do not even know the purpose of the lesson. So how many of you have gone through the all-in-ones during your BTech and just studying for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days time? Though, see, I think most of the people are like that only, right? Yes or no? You have gone through YouTube for what? Probably someone would have explained you some concepts like a tutor. So you'd have gone through that. That's okay, pretty much. See, as long as you try to focus on the concept, whatever the medium that you are using, no worries. But this habit is there, right, for examination purpose. You read one question, you read answer. 10 questions you read. Out of 10 questions, any question given, you will write. 10 out of 10 marks you will get. But it doesn't mean that you have knowledge, you are knowledgeable. It's not that you're not knowledgeable. Remember, unless and until you understand the purpose of the concept, subject, and you gain the concept knowledge, then only you said to be knowledgeable. When you have that skill, then only you're knowledgeable. Otherwise, not. So forget about reading and remembering from today onwards. Okay, read about, suppose if you are learning about variables, try to read everything about variables. Never go through any interview question when you are going through initial days, and try to use different types of variables in different programs and see the output and experience it. Do it multiple times, think in a different way how this can be used in other ways and all other than what is being told in the class. And if you want to look at interview question as a model, consider it as a model. Never read an answer from that. Take the question and try to revise this concept what you have learned, find out the answer for that, and try to frame within your own words. Okay, so remembering will be difficult when you by heart. You're trying to by heart anything, you can never remember it forever. Suppose probably you may remember, so many people you might have come across, once after the examination is over they say that I forgot everything. Yes or no? At least after, at most after 15 days, your examinations are done today, after 15 days you'll forget everything. Why? You have tuned your brain in such a way that I want to remember. You read the same thing 10 times. 10 times you have read it, your brain remembers it. When you read 10 times the same thing, is it not going to remember? It will remember. But how long it will remember? Because you don't have a proper understanding, right? You did not understand properly. It remembers only for some amount of time, maybe till your examination, or after 10 days or 15 days it will be over. After that it won't, you will not be able to. What if you remember it forever? What if you remember it forever? See, in every concept, the main thing is that there will be keywords. What is that? What do you mean by keyword? Oh, okay. Yeah. There will be keywords, right? You need to focus on the keywords. You need to frame your own story. Then that should be meaningful and understandable. You are done. You don't have to by heart to read as it is and present as it is. That's a bad approach of learning. I'll just prove it right away. Let me ask you, I'll just tell you, do not write anything. Try to memorize. Whatever I'm going to tell you, try to memorize. Okay. And repeat the same when I ask you in the same order. I will tell you few words. I'll give you few words. Try to memorize these words and repeat these words whenever I ask you. Do not repeat along with me. Okay, when I'm saying don't repeat. In the same order you should tell. Okay, I'll give you around 10 to 11 words or 10 words I'll give you. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to give you, be ready everyone. You are not going to write anywhere, but online students, when you're responding, you type it on the chatting window in the same order. That is pretty much fair enough. Okay. So my first word is LED light. Second word is idol. You know idol, right? Idol. God idol will be there. Idol. Okay. God idol. Otherwise God idol. Third one, let's say water. Fifth one, river. Sixth one, children. Seventh one, paper. Eighth word, boat. And ninth word, butterfly. 10th word, airplane. And 11th word, let's say cloud. Okay, I've given you some number of words. You are able to memorize up to 4 or 5 in the sequence. But I think after that, after we go to fifth, sixth, or seventh, first words might have been erased. But probably you can remember. Try to express the same thing in the same order. Try at least few words, right? You just need to try, right? This is what you are doing. You are trying to memorize everything and you're trying to represent the same in the examination, right? Online students, you respond on the charting window. Please type these words, and offline also tell me. Online also, if you want to unmute and say, you can say. చెప్పండి. ఒక్కొక్కరు ఒక word చెప్పండి. Okay. Water. River. Children. Newspaper. Boat. Butterfly. Aeroplane. Cloud. Okay, good. How many of you remember all this? Probably 2% of people, let's say 2% of you remember all this now. What about after 15-20 days? The 2% also. Suppose you read these words in a line. Okay, I'll give you these words. You read from all 11 words. 10 times you read it, you'll remember for sure. How long you'll remember? Probably for 2 to 3 months, or 4 5 months, 6 months maximum. After that, you'll forget or not? You'll forget. One day definitely you'll forget for sure. After 6 months or 1 year max, you'll forget. Same words I'll tell you now. I'll tell you one simple story. My story, my logic. Okay, it can even be illogical. No matter whether logic is there, right? You all are accepting when Balakrishna is going to hit Tata Sumo with left leg, that Sumo is going backside. You all are accepting that. Accept my story also. Okay, you have to accept. Illogical logic is there or not, no matter. Okay, LED light is there. So there is an LED light at the roof. So from LED light, water is coming. How water will come from LED light? It's my story, my logic, my wish. Okay, water is coming. The water is falling on God idol. It's just like an abhishekam. Okay, and from there, water is just going through, reach out to a river which is nearby. It's just getting reached out to river. On the river shore, there are some children playing. They have papers in their hand. They are making just boats using the paper boat, and they're playing on the river shore place. Okay, they're enjoying playing. But after some time, suddenly these paper boats have become butterflies and flying. There is no logic. Still, you have to accept. Okay, and these butterflies are flying so high, trying to fly so high. These have become aeroplanes, and these aeroplanes have reached the clouds. Okay, you understand the story? Now you tell me the 11 words which I have told you in the same order. How many of you are able to say these all 11 words after you listen to this story? These 11 words, whatever I told you, how many of you will be able to repeat that 11 words now? How many of you? You understand the story? You listen to it properly? Should I tell you once again? Second time. So LED light, water is coming out of LED light. It is falling on the God idol. That is, water is just flowing and reaching out to river. On the river shore, children are playing. They have papers in their hand, making paper boats and playing on the river shore. And these boats have become butterflies after some time to fly just at a heights. Those have become airplanes and flying in the clouds. Right? So now you tell me how many of you are able to say all the words? Almost all, every one of you, right? Almost it. So how you are able to remember now? Why you are confident now? Previously you are not able to say, there's no doubt about it. And that too, these words you can say even after 1 year. If I ask you, will be able to say only when you remember this story. And it is easy to remember the story than individual words. These are all keywords. I told you keywords are part of the story only. For this, in the same manner, every subject will have keywords. If you are reading a paragraph of 10 sentences, keywords will be there in 10 sentences. The problem is that We try to remember everything. Every word will is, as, was, are, everything will try to remember. That's the problem. Never do that. Try to learn the ways to learn. Okay, you try to only mark the keywords of that particular concept. Variables, you are reading something, some information about variables. What are the keywords? Try to understand, connect these keywords by your own story, whatever it can be. Illogical, no worries. You will remember the concept forever. Visualize in the real world. Without visualizing, you cannot understand. If I tell you array, so there is an array. How do you remember array? Array is collection of homogeneous elements, something you will be reading. But how do you remember this definition? Is it by hearting you'll remember? Never do that. Just take a classroom of students. You all are similar students. Collection of students. Student ID 1, student ID 2, student ID 3, student ID 4. This is an array. Classroom is an array where it has similar elements called students. Each student will have an ID number that's called array index value. You will be able to present it in a beautiful way. Even for fifth standard student, you can teach the array concept to make them understand clearly, right? This is the way to learn. If you learn these ways, you will gain the subject knowledge and you will also get interest on learning the subject. This, like this, you should apply this logic for every concept. Maybe initial days, it may be taking a little bit of time for you to design this type of system. But once you gain that creative mindset, automatically you will be even faster than previous days, and your mind thinks faster. You are going to be even much creative, and your representation, and you'll be obviously gaining the good marks. And also any interview question you don't have to read and remember. Definitely from the subject point of view, any question is asked, your brain will be able to match it and it will be able to get the answer for that. Okay, you, even if you are taking time, just spend your own time and then try to not simply memorize first. Try to understand it, your brain automatically memorizes. See, it's hard for your brain to remember when you are trying to remember. See, when you listen to any song, some super hit song is there, wherever you go, restaurant you go, same song is getting played. You come somewhere, same song is, multiple locations you visit, same song is getting played. Your brain hears that song with subconscious memory. It is going to hear many times. When you hear, automatically it stores. Seventh or eighth time when you are listening, automatically you try to sing that words also. You will never try to memorize, but automatically you will be speaking back the same words. How come you never try to remember, right? So you are trying to remember the subject, you're not able to remember. But you never try to remember something, a song, you are automatically singing all the verses of the song. How come it is possible? Because that is what the power of your subconscious mind. You try to understand it. Wherever you go, same thing is listening. Your mind should think about the subject. Automatically it remembers everything. You revise multiple times, revise the concept to understand. First time it is taking 1 hour, second time it will take 30 minutes, third time 15 minutes, 5 minutes. You will have your own system or design to understand and remember. Take the keywords, connect all the keywords, understand the concept, matching with the real life example. That's it, over. Okay, if you want to remember arrays, similar elements, indexing, these two are the keywords. Okay, you have collection of similar elements where each element to access we need to use one index value, that is called array. Example, with example you need to remember. Don't again by heart the example. Think about your real world. Okay, in your real life, classroom is something called, it is an array. Okay, and anything, like, so where you find similar collection of elements, then that is said to be array. That's it. Okay, so that's what you have to focus on. Learn how to learn. This is one point, keep in your mind. And the second thing is that you are going to focus on learn to understand the subject first. By hearting, never do that. Question and answer, never do that. Forget about it. You will enjoy the subject for sure. So we want our students to present in a better way, in a creative way compared to others. That's what. And third thing is, anyhow we are going to go through AI. We will have to add that into resume, at least 3 to 4 AI tools, saying that you have used those tools, you know how to access those tools in your, whenever it is required, simply saying. Okay, so going forward, you might be using Eclipse environment, right? Eclipse environment to write the program. Same Eclipse you'll use, but you will never write the program. You will write the prompt. You will only write to choose some prompt keywords and all. Then code will be generated. You should know where to fit it. You should have the knowledge to review it, make a little bit of corrections if required, or regenerate it again and fit it. You will never write your programs after 5 years from now. Remember that. But be competitive in the market, be aligned with the market expectations, be ahead of everyone else. I hope none of the freshers today mentioning AI tools in their resume, right? But you should mention. Okay, that's the idea. Clear, everyone? So any doubts or any questions? Everyone, are you clear? Respond on the charting window. See, that's what, as you're thinking, AI is not something that you learn only AI. So you have to learn these technologies and then learn AI. It's never going to be no technology in the market. Technologies will be there. You should learn the technology. You should know the syntaxes, everything about the technology. Then you learn AI to generate it. Simple. So you are taking 10 hours of time to write a program. AI will generate it in 5 minutes. You need to take 5 minutes to review. Overall, 10 to 15 minutes, it is over. Is it going to take away your jobs? Do you have any such fear of AI is going to take away the jobs of the people? That will never happen. Don't worry about it. The way how you are doing will change, and the way how you are doing your job will change. Jobs will increase, will not decrease. Even though 10 people, 10 persons work, one person is going to do, that is for sure. It doesn't mean that the 9 people are going to lose their jobs. That 9 should learn AI. They will be in the market for sure. Jobs will increase. We don't have to worry about it. So any stream, any branch, you have to focus on learning the technologies and how to use AI to generate those prompts. I will tell you prompting and optimizing prompt and all. I will tell you the ways to optimize the prompt. In that 1 week session is pretty much fair enough. After that, you will teach other persons, no doubt about it. Okay, if you're practicing. And for that also, you don't need any English language communication skills. You type in your mother tongue, it will convert everything, it will understand everything and give you the result. Okay. So, and another important thing is we want your regular attendance. Your attendance must be there. Okay. Daily attend, daily you practice here, sitting here. Okay. If you're coming from a far away distance, you are doing any part-time job, then there will be, okay, it's okay somewhat. But everyone else who is fully focusing on this online and classroom, we will open the meeting to clarify your doubts and all during the daytime, other times also. And classroom student, we want to sit here at the third floor and you have to practice. After the enrollments are completed, then we will start allowing you to sit and we'll divide you like batches and all. We'll make you to start working on the programs. By then, you should do it at your home. It doesn't mean that till then you don't have to practice. Whatever they are teaching, go through the sessions, revise, prepare your own notes as a summary. Don't write everything that is being taught. Summary of the concept for revision purpose on your own till the enrollments are getting finished. Understand clear, everyone? Anyone has any doubts or any general questions or doubts, not technical, course related, anything, you don't, just job market related, anything. If you want to ask me, you can ask me. I'll wait for 2 to 3 more minutes and then we can wind up. It's already late, I think 3 minutes. Till what time your session should have to happen? 5, only 5 o'clock. So already 15 minutes we are late. Yes. Do you have any doubts or any questions further? If you want to check with me, I can guide you. So anytime if you have any doubts or any questions, you can reach out to me. Okay. Maybe career guidance related also. So she's saying, someone is saying, I'm ECE branch. How can I proceed? I have a gap after like 2 years or 3 years and all. So how to proceed? All this I can just guide you. How will be the placements? See, the present market situation is not good. That is a that everyone knows, but still we have opportunities. Today we got 4 open positions for selenium automation testing. Okay, similarly we have opportunities on UI database. See, you are a Java full stack, doesn't mean you have to only work on Java. You can work on UI, you can work on database, you can work on Java. That's the advantage of full stack. So you are open to apply for any one of these positions during the training program. If you're knowledgeable, you can apply. We will let you know the open positions, and also after the training also, anytime when we find your candidature is good, we will share your profile to the client taking your permission. That's it, done. Okay, there is no limit like within 6 months or 7 months or 8 months, even after a year also no problem, but make sure that you do it on time, be perfect on time. Okay, clear? By 6 months we should be ready to crack any interview. That's it. We should be in a position to um, uh, I mean like showcase our skill coming to the LinkedIn platform. So you should be sitting in a LinkedIn platform, say that I know everything. These are the things I know in depth in Java. I'm open to work. If you have any position in your company, please share my profile, and you should be able to share your profile. So that level of confidence you should have to talk on social media platform like LinkedIn. Okay, if you are such confident, people are ready to take you. So they'll conduct few interviews and take exams, and they will hire you because you are doing it in a different way. So everyone is just applying through Naukri portal. You're saying that I'm confident about this. I have done this project in Java full stack and all. These are the things. In a summary, you explain like 10 to 15 minutes everything what you know in depth. Then request that if there are any open positions, just refer me. There are n number of companies who are waiting to pick the right candidate into their projects. Okay, but we should be in such a position. We'll try to make you that, but you have to regularly attend the sessions. Okay, and regularly practice. And communication skills wise, we'll have separate sessions and all. And how many of you are you feel like you are lagging with communication? How many of you feel like communication means it's not like you are going to not going to speak like a foreigner? Okay, just a basic communication up to the interview level, explanation in a proper way, not making too lengthy statements. Okay, in a proper brief out kind of stuff. All of you are good at communication, whatever that is required for the IT industry. Anyone feels like I am lagging in communication? No one is there. You focus on that. Okay, and when you communicate with others, usually you talk to them by your mother tongue only, but try to communicate in foreign language because that is needed for our career for a few days. Anyhow, when you join a project, on the floor you'll talk to everyone in English language only, because you come across people who knows, who are from different regions. Okay, even within India, some people you met, Tamil people, some Kannada people. Okay, whatever the languages that we have, different language people you have to come across. You don't know all these languages, you have to communicate only in English language. Your project manager or your team lead or client meetings, whatever it is. So better you start practicing now onwards. If you feel I am lagging, the best way is start talking, whether you are talking right or wrong, no matter. Okay, fine. So how many companies will come, sir? It's not the number. We are not just constant with any number, one or two or three, n number, whatever that comes to us, we will just post your profile to them. But remember, you be ready first. We should be confident. See, it's very simple. I am going to a client and I want to talk to them saying that I have Java profiles, but I should have good profiles. No, I should be confident before I'm going to talk to them, but you have to make me confident to talk to them. Okay, that's in your hand. So giving you best knowledge is our, from our side we will do, and gaining that best knowledge and presenting you have to do. Then we'll be confident enough to talk to the clients. There are so many positions which we have left actually. Okay, but we do not want to get that situation. That's why we have this internship program. Okay, again, because we lost so much in the past. Okay, so I think we are pretty much fair enough understanding all these things. We'll continue. I mean, like, ma'am will continue tomorrow onwards. Okay, I'll not be taking any further sessions. Only you'll see me 1 week time in future after 3 months, taking you that AI sessions. And this, whatever I told you now, how to remember connectivity, keywords of every concept, connect it, and with a real life example, you will be able to remember any concept. You never say once again I'm an average student. And okay, no one is average, everyone has good skill. Okay, fine, you can wind up for today. I'm going to close the meeting. Thank you for joining, everyone. I think this has been recorded, right? Okay, so you'll get the recording video. Okay, thank you. If you don't have questions, you can wind up. I'm going to end the meeting, online students. Thank you. We'll meet tomorrow, same link, I believe.